at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium tonight. A big rivalry matchup, the Montgomery Vikings and the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Here on Thursday night, it's the ladies that take center court, and these teams are tied for first place in the NBL. Should be an exciting night of high school girls basketball here on YSN365.com. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Cox, along with Nick Matos, and of course Cardinal Newman is the team to beat in the North Bay League. Right now they're ranked number 1 in the entire North Coast section, in the top 10 in the state. But Montgomery's having a great year under their new head coach, Daryl LeBlue, who took over just before the season started, and they really hope to challenge the Cardinals here tonight.
They're off to a great start in league, 3-0, and they've won all their games convincingly. These games are not close, so these are two Titans ready to square off. Coach Daryl LeBlue's first year as the varsity coach, 15 years as the JV coach. This is probably the biggest game he's ever coached as a varsity coach.
Well, so far, that's for sure. For Montgomery, Shaylin Newman has really led the way. She's a forward. She has scored over 1,000 points in her career. Right now, number 3 on the all-time list. Has a really good chance to move up to number 2 and catch Brittany Jones. There you see her right there. She reached over 1,000 earlier this year. She hopes to have a big game for Montgomery tonight. If she can have a good game scoring the basketball and Montgomery can create turnovers, they have a chance to win tonight.
She's going to need a lot of help, though. It can't be just one player. She's a fine player, but she's going to need some of her other teammates to step up. Leah's going to need to get in there and help rebound. She's the second leading rebounder for the team, so she's going to need to get in there because Cardinal Newman has a lot of height with Haley Weissneet and Lauren Walker. That's going to be a big question mark. Can Montgomery rebound the ball? Because otherwise, it's going to be a long night.
And the Vikings' strategy will be to really push the pace. They're going to full court press. They're going to come after Cardinal Newman with their guns blazing. So Avery Cargill, the point guard for Cardinal Newman, will have the assignment to try to take care of the basketball, get the ball up the floor, get them into that half-court game where they can use their height advantage.
It ought to be fun to watch the point guard for Montgomery, Mackenzie Weinman. She's just a sophomore, so this is going to be a great challenge. And you know, Dave, I really believe that Cardinal Newman wants Montgomery to be competitive. They need to have some competition in their league because otherwise they're not going to improve. They need to have games that they are challenged. So in a weird way, Montgomery wants Montgomery to be competitive tonight.
All right, let's take a look at the standings here in the North Bay League and show you what we're talking about in terms of why this is such a big game. Right now, these teams are deadlocked at 3-0. Newman beat Santa Rosa earlier in the week. Montgomery beat Casa Grande earlier in the week. The last time these teams met was in the playoffs last year, a 42-point win for Cardinal Newman. So it should be a great night of high school girls basketball. We're going to take a break right here. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. It's Newman and Montgomery coming up next.
North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org. Stockholm Construction specializes in metal stud framing, drywall, taping, acoustical ceilings, doors, frames, and hardware. Stockholm Construction is a family-owned and operated business with an emphasis on teamwork. establishing a reputation for completing their projects in a timely and professional manner while delivering a quality product. Stockham Construction.
Starting at guard, she's a senior, number 5, Julia Watson.
Welcome back. The announcer Lou
Starting
Guanella
at
announcing
center,
tonight's
she's a
starting
junior,
lineups
number
here at
10,
the John
Shayla
Fitzgerald
Newman.
Gymnasium. Decent crowd starting to file in. The winter break is over, so we'll see more students at the game here tonight. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups on graphic. First off, for Darrell LeBlue's Montgomery Vikings, off to a 3-0 start. Sophomore point guard Mackenzie Weinman. Julia Watson, the shooting guard. We talked about Shayla Newman in the open. Ivy Lee, also a very capable scorer. And then Grace Stelzner, the junior forward. Very good defender. Lee and Stelzner will really have their hands full tonight down low with the Twin Towers you talked about a little bit ago, Nick Battles. Now we're going to take a look at the Cardinal Newman Cardinals starting lineup. And of course, they have Lauren Walker at 6'4", Haley Vice-Neat at 6'3". The Twin Towers, two great players here, both on their way to Division I schools. Maya Flores, very capable scorer. You've got to pick her up in the half-court game and in transition. And of course, Avery Cargill, the point guard we talked about. Tal Webb had a nice game earlier in the week against Santa Rosa, and they really blew out Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa has been their biggest league rival. In fact, the last league opponent to have beaten Cardinal Newman was Santa Rosa. Since then, they've had 2 consecutive undefeated seasons here in the NBL. They're trying to make it 3 in a row, and the juniors have a chance to go all 4 years undefeated in league play. I don't know if that's ever been done before.
The Cardinal Newman team does a lot of things that no girls team has ever done before. They won the state title last year and returned all the players, so I don't know when that's ever happened. And they've had a tough schedule, so this ought to be a great challenge here for Montgomery.
Our referees tonight, Zach Ward and Dane DiMatteo, wearing the stripes, and Cardinal Newman controls the tap. Here's Avery Cargill giving it over to Maya Flores. Cargill looking down low. The height advantage is very apparent down in the post, and they will lob it to Walker, who scores easily on her first touch of the night.
Montgomery's playing his own defense. I think that's the only opportunity they're going to have to defend and rebound is to stay in his zone.
Julia Watson, who started her career here at Cardinal Newman. Tal Webb has the rebound. Taken away now by Montgomery. First turnover of the night for either squad. There's Shayla Newman. Great score. Flips it out to Grace Stelzner, who goes right around Walker but can't get the basket. Very good drive to the basket that time. Walker with her first rebound, and here comes Cardinal Newman with a 2-0 lead. Flores in the right corner looking for a screen. Cardinals have a lot of weapons. They can move the ball around, they can drive to the basket, or they can straight up post up the big players like Lauren Walker. Walker kicks it out to Flores. Now it's Cargill for 3. Avery Cargill with her first shot of the night on net. She was just a freshman last year and really got thrown into the frying pan against a lot of very high-level opponents. Their schedule was tough last year and even tougher this year in the preseason.
You're precisely right, Dave. They play all the top teams in the area. Nice rebound by Tall.
Tal Webb gets it to Cargill in transition. Nice job by the Vikings to hustle back. Darrell Webb has done a very nice job with this team, and you know it's tough losing the head coach Steve Bell, who was here for so long, but Darrell's been his assistant. He's also coached at Strawberry and Slater, so he knows all these girls. At one point or another, they've played for him. There's Cargill's first shot of the night, and it was nothing but net. Nice 3 for Avery.
Avery handles the ball. She's the point guard for Cardinal Newman, and she does a fine job. She's really a very good player.
Cargill gets 1 of 2.
Sophomore
6-0
point
start.
guard Mackenzie Weinman running the offense for Montgomery.
Weinman, very good ball handler, does a nice job. Gets it to Stelzner now. Julia Watson guarded by Maya Flores. Back out to Grace Stelzner. Webb going for the steal, but Weinman ends up getting it back to the Lady Vikes. Newman trying to get inside against Haley Vice. Nate just did beat the shot clock. And the ball's going to stay with the Vikings.
Stelzner did a nice job of getting an offensive rebound there, getting the second opportunity for the Montgomery.
Up top it goes to Watson. She'll fire up a three, and she hits it. Julia Watson from the top. Pretty good strategy. Very tough to penetrate that zone and get good looks. Why not extend it? And Julia Watson did just that.
No hesitation on the shot, Dave.
Cargill goes around Wyman. Nice dish and the foul. Watson came over to bump Walker. First personal, first team foul.
That was a smart foul on Watson. She came over. Lauren Walker had an easy layup. Force her to make 2 free throws. Don't give him any easy baskets early in the game.
Walker on her way to the University of Portland next year.
First 2 girls that have signed for Division I colleges, Monica Myrtle had mentioned to me. Her and Haley Weissneet.
Grace Stelzner blocked by Walker. I think Stelzner has the right idea. Go ahead and penetrate. Yeah, you're going to get some shots blocked, but you might draw some fouls also. And if they could get one or both of the bigs in foul trouble, that could bode well for the Vikings.
That's a great point right there. Possibly draw some fouls on Walker and get her out of the game.
Foul call away from the ball underneath. And I believe that's going to go on Tal Webb. They were kind of tangled up under the basket there, fighting for position. First foul on Tal Webb, first team foul against the Lady Cardinals. Grace Stelzner gets it to Julia Watson. Shayla Newman now inside again. Another nice move, and she's going to go to the free throw line. There it is.
Beautiful crossover step by Shayla Newman there. Just got fouled and the ball almost went in. Here she is. She gets it. Nice pump fake, pivots. The shot just rolls out. Would have had an opportunity for a 3-point play, but she's on the free throw line and sinks the first one.
Newman all net on the first one. Has a really good chance to pass Brittany Jones, who scored about 1,400 points in her career. A little tougher to catch the #1 all-time scorer at Montgomery. That's Bianca McCall as Cargill hits another 3. Bianca McCall, who went on to the JC and Washington State after playing here at Montgomery. There's Stelzner again inside, partially blocked by Walker. Stelzner's doing a nice job going with the left hand. 6-point lead for Newman. Cargill, left side, up top to Haley Weissneet. Weissneet, really a hybrid player. She can play the point, she can play the post, and there's a tie-up underneath. The possession arrow points Montgomery's way, and the Lady Vikings will take back over.
Stelzner did a good job of helping out there, Dave. She reached in there, grabbed the ball, forced the tie-up. The possession arrow goes to Montgomery.
Important for Montgomery to hang in there in the early going and try to keep things close, gain confidence as they go along, and there's the foul on Webb as Ivy Lee takes the pass inside. That's 2 personals now on Tal Webb, and Ivy Lee will go to the free throw line.
Here comes Anya Choice, the freshman, going to come in, probably going to take Tall's position. The Vikings have to do better on their free throws. For the season, they're shooting 55%. They really need to up that today if they're going to have a chance to win this game.
Lee doesn't get either, but nice hustle by Stelzner as she gets another offensive rebound. Another 30-second shot clock. That one goes up, no good. Maya Flores with the rebound that time. Anya Choice, who just checked into the game. Haley Weissneet with an offensive board. Foul call underneath. Montgomery crowd not so sure about that one.
You gotta love Anya Choice. Comes right off the bench. Instant offense. Shoots the 3 from the corner. Comes up just a little short. Haley gets the offensive rebound.
That foul was on Julia Watson, her second. There's the freshman, Anya Choice. Going with the left hand, no good. Taylor Heckstrom, who just checked in. There's Haley Weissneet, nice baseline drive. And the Chief is on the board to make it 12-4.
Stelzner was right up on her, but a beautiful shot by Haley.
Newman kicks it back up top to Weinman. Weinman fires one up for three. Flores with her second rebound. And now the Cardinals will run the floor. Flores all the way to the rack. Tries to scoop it up, no good, and there's Ivy Lee.
Flores was hoping to get a foul called on that one, Dave. Didn't get the foul call.
Cami Barsuglia in the game now for the Lady Vikings. There's Shayla Newman trying to drive, gets it over to Stelzner. Stelzner flips it back out to Ivy Lee, who loses the handle. Montgomery's done a pretty good job of taking care of the ball.
Well, I really like how Stelzner's playing right now. She's really giving it everything she's got.
Grace Radeski checks in right now. Very quick player. She's one of the top soccer players in the area as a defender. There's Choice. Down the lane, tries to flip it backside to Ari Choice. Taylor Heckstrom with an offensive rebound. Fresh 30. Flores rattles the rim, no good. There's Cami Barsuglia with the rebound. Under 2:40 to go. Stelzner got it. Finally, Stelzner is able to penetrate and score. These two teams are 1 and 2 in the area in terms of the power rankings. Right now, Montgomery starting to gain some confidence. They've done a nice job rebounding. They've done a nice job taking care of the basketball, and they have a chance to tighten this ball game even more here on this possession. Stelzner, nice pass underneath. Radeski guarded by Avery Cargill. Ivy Lee, 5 seconds to shoot, steps on the line. The foul, however, was called just before that on Anya Choice, her first.
Sophomore Ivy Lee drove the baseline there, and Anya Choice wasn't quite able to get over there and get positioned. Got the blocking call.
4 team fouls now against Cardinal Newman here with 1:57 to go in this first quarter. Pass goes awry. There's 2 turnovers now for Montgomery, 2 for Cardinal Newman as well. And we go under 2 minutes.
Unforced turnover, Dave. That's going to hurt you.
Avery Cargill, she is money from 3. 10 points here in the first quarter for Cargill. Little pick and roll. Nice defense by Cargill. Radeski trying to get there, but Ari Siri has it. Gets it ahead to Anya Choice, and she lays it in.
That was all Ari Searcy right there. Makes the steal, dribbles it down the court, pulls up at the free throw line, dishes it off to Anya Choice for an easy basket. Yeah, just a beautiful job by Ari. Crossover move right there. Pulls up there, passes it to Anya for the left-handed lay-in. Cardinal Newman's defense started that one.
The boys will play here tomorrow night. That's a big Friday night game. Montgomery beat Cardinal Newman back in the Callan Memorial Classic at Casa Grande High School in December. So you know that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Last night, Alex Sariev there for Montgomery Vikings. 5 3-pointers. Montgomery as a team hit 13 3-pointers, so they're going to be ready to go tomorrow night. They're going to need to shoot the ball well.
Radeski fires one up and scores. Grace Radeski. Tough part for Radeski has been getting repetition, and she is a very high-level soccer player, so she has to miss practice a lot because of that commitment, but she's been working hard all week this week and has earned some minutes. Stelzner dumps it down low to Newman. Newman with a nice pump fake, stays with it, but Searcy has the rebound.
Nice block by Ari Searcy. Kept her hands up. Didn't leave the ground.
Anya Choice, nice hesitation. Hard to believe she's just a freshman. We've already seen the improvement from her from when we first saw her back at the beginning of December in the Cardinal Newman Classic.
No doubt, Dave. She's very athletic.
Under 30 to play now, first quarter. An 11-point lead. Ivy Lee, nice crossover in the paint. Scoops it up to the rack. Taylor Heckstrom has it. Cardinals will have to hustle to get off a shot. Under 5 seconds now. Nice defense by Lee, and she creates the tie-up. 3.1, the possession arrow favors Newman.
Coach Monica Myrtle's going to sub in her starters. Wants to get a shot here, a good play here with 3.1 seconds left in the first quarter.
See if they try to get off a 3 right here or pound it down low. Not much time to do either. Flores will inbound it. Looking for the backdoor cut, and Tal Webb runs it beautifully. Wow, what a play. And Tal Webb lays it in to make it 21-8 after 1. A nice start for Cardinal Newman, although Montgomery had their moments. We'll take a break right here. Be back with the start of quarter number 2 here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. It's a 13-point lead for Cardinal Newman after 1.
What a great.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve
Montgomery with the ball, turnaround jumper no good, just checking in was Trinity Hawkins. She is usually one of the first players off the bench for Darryl LeBlue. She tries to spark a little bit of action here. Also checking in was Marley Dykstra, a great three-point shooter for the Lady Vikings. So we'll see if those players can make a difference. Ivy Lee to the rack. Maya Flores hits the floor but has the rebound. Her third.
Great hustle by Maya. Dove headlong for that rebound.
Maya Flores got it. Her first basket of the night. And that's a 3.
That's great, Dave. She got rewarded for her hustle. Got it. Oh.
Ivy Lee hitting the deck hard that time, and she'll go. No, she will not go to the free throw line. It was not a shooting foul. There we see that 3 by Flores again.
Tall passes it up to the top. Haley swings it over to Maya. Maya's open with her left-handed patented three-pointer. Nothing but net.
Nice job by rookie camera op Adam Greco on that one to get us the replay. Nice job, Greco. Into the corner it goes, and there's Dykstra. It's exactly why they bring her in to hit the 3, and she makes her first.
Coach LeBlue's gone to his bench here to start the second quarter.
Montgomery has great depth, and you might as well use it. There's Weinman coming down with a rebound. Weinman flips it up to Barsuglia. Here's Hawkins now trying to drive the lane. Walker right there for the block. Second block of the night for Walker. Very tough to get around here as Anya Choice fires up a 3.
Little slow on defense, the Vikings there. Need to get up on Anya Choice. They know she can shoot. Can't give her an open look.
7 points for the freshman Anya Choice. Cardinal Newman has played an extremely difficult non-league schedule, and there's an offensive foul against Ivy League. Kind of threw the arm a little bit. Offensive foul, here it is again.
Yeah, there's a little frustration there by Ivy. Just a sophomore out here playing in one of probably her biggest game of her career. So, second leading rebounder on the team. She's a very fine player.
Only losses for Montgomery are to Miramonte, as that one's flipped over to Maya Flores and Davis. 2 very good teams in NorCal, and there's Flores with a basket and 1. she'll try to make it an old-fashioned three-point play.
Here's the shot by Maya. Sometimes the defenders forget that she's left-handed. You have to overplay that side on the left-hander.
Flores doesn't complete the three-point play. 5:50 to go now, second quarter. Ashley Barr, who just checked in from Montgomery. There's Shayla Newman. And Haley Weissneet is called for the personal foul. Again, the strategy is to continue to pound it inside, continue to drive the basket, try to get some fouls on the bigs. Right now, that's 2 on Haley Weissneet.
That could be just the break that the Vikings need to get to the free throw line. But again, they have to make these free throws. On the season, I mentioned 55%, Dave. They're going to have to do better than that tonight.
Yeah, and they're just 1 of 5 here at the beginning of this one. So that is definitely something that is going to be tough for them as the season goes along, especially in the playoffs. You know, you've got to be able to convert at the free throw line. Any way you can score is a good score in high school girls basketball for sure. And with the clock stopped, that's even better. Here comes Cardinal Newman now with a 17-point lead, and the basketball on your choice dribbles it up. Nice move into the corner. It goes to Flores, who will try a 3, and she hits again. That's 3 in a row for Maya Flores, who now has 8 points.
Coach Blue has gone to his bench again and brought in the freshman Ashley Barr for Montgomery.
Shayla Newman. Here's Barr. Her first shot off the mark. Flores fighting for the rebound, but Shayla Newman has it again. Up top it goes to Dykstra. See if they can shake Dykstra loose for another 3. She hit her first shot. There's Barr just inside the three-point arc. And Ari Searcy has it. Searcy was ineligible at the beginning of the year. Ready to go now. And there's a foul on Weinman. A little hand checking going on up top. And that'll be 16 fouls against Montgomery.
Again, Coach Darryl LeBlue's going to his bench. He's getting all the players in there. He's got a big squad, so it makes sense that he uses his depth on the team. He's keeping the point guard, Mackenzie Weinman, in there, along with their star player, Shayla Newman.
Avery Cargill, and she's fouled, so Cargill will shoot a pair. That's 17 fouls now against Montgomery, so Cardinal Newman is now in the bonus.
You gotta like how Cardinal Newman predicates a lot of their offense on their defense. Their defense is such good man-to-man defense. They help each other so well. It starts their offense a lot of times. They get fast breaks.
Avery Cargill got them both. She has 12 points. Walker disrupts that pass. Barr will chase it down for Montgomery. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Again, the defense is just suffocating out there for Cardinal Newman.
They really pride themselves on that defense, and they held Santa Rosa to just 23 points on Tuesday night. Ukiah, they held the under 20 last Thursday. Here comes Cargill down the lane, flips it out to On Your Choice.
That looked reminiscent of the Golden State Warriors right there, Dave. Penetrate, dish out, open 3. That was beautiful.
10 points for Choice. We'll go to a break right here. 37-12 Newman. We'll be back with more from the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium in just a moment.
North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water.
Shayla Newman kicks it outside,
Beautiful.
off the mark. Newman hunts it down, her second rebound. Newman has yet to score, and there's a double dribble. Or actually, Newman has scored from the free throw line. She has yet to score from a field goal. Here in this one, she has 2 points, both of those coming from the charity stripe. Under 4 to go, so that's been obviously an emphasis for Cardinal Newman in terms of their defense. Try to keep Montgomery's top scorer off the board. There's Maya Flores with another 3. Difficult shot. She has 11 points here in the second quarter, and it's now 40-12. There's Lauren Walker with the takeaway. 3:30 to go. Anya Choice up top. House should be rocking tomorrow night. There's Cargill off the glass. 14 points now for Cargill, so both Cargill and Flores are in double figures. Shayla Newman down the lane, and she travels. Good defense that time by Walker, who held her ground. And now Grace Stelzner will check back in for the Lady Vikes. 3:09 to go here in the second quarter.
Good substitution by Coach Darryl LeBleu. He can see that his star player, Shayla Newman's getting a little frustrated right now, Dave. Get her out, get her a little break.
Anya Choice on the drive. Here's Flores. Doesn't get this one. Searcy going for the rebound. Big question for Cardinal Newman in terms of the playoffs is, will they be bumped up into the open division? They are on the bubble, and there's a very good chance they could make it into that open division at season's end.
I know Coach Monica Merle really would like her team to be in that division. She had mentioned that to me earlier. That would be quite a feather in the cap for Cardinal Newman. No team's ever been in that open division, and that's tough though, Dave. You got the finest teams around.
Yeah, well, we saw firsthand St. Mary's of Stockton, one of those teams. They play Bishop O'Dowd on Saturday here at Cardinal Newman. That's an 11:30 a.m. game. Should be a real good matchup as well, as Trinity Hawkins hits the first. Hawkins gets 1 of 2. Lauren Walker with the rebound. Anya Choice, and she travels. Thought maybe she was injured the way she yelled, but I think she was just yelling because she knew she wasn't able to hold that pivot foot down. Scared me for a second.
Might have gotten away with it if she didn't holler.
Yeah, maybe. Julia Watson back up top. That one's off the mark. There's Stelzner. Didn't quite get to that one in time. We'll take it the other way.
Good hustle by Grace Stelzner. Just got to it as it went out of bounds. Again, the Montgomery's defense has got to play better. They cannot give open three-point shots to the Cardinal Newman girls. They're just too deadly.
Walker over to Cargill. Nice move. Cargill scoops it. Very creative way to score. And Cargill now has 16 points. Julia Watson's no good.
The length of Lauren Walker's causing some problems for the girls.
Maya Flores to Walker, and Walker lays it in. 5 points for Walker as Cardinal Newman shows their ability to run the floor. They now lead it 46-13. Quite a run. 34-7 over the last few minutes. Searcy has the rebound. Anya Choice. Back up to Cargill. Flores trying to use the screen from Walker. Cargill flips it back over to her, and now it's Choice who tries one for 3. And boy, I'll tell you what, I'm seeing a lot more confidence from that freshman Anya Choice than we saw in early December. She was playing just her first few games at the varsity level.
You're right there, Dave. Every game she's getting better, and she's already a great player. So as a freshman, another rebound for Lauren Walker.
Under a minute to go now. Cargill's bumped by Watson. And I believe that's 3 on Julia Watson, so she may need to come out of the game.
Yeah, it looks like that could have been close to a flagrant foul. Here's the last play there. Maya Flores dribbles it, passes it over to Cargill. She passes it back, shoots it over to the corner. Anya Choice for the three. Nothing but net. Just great passing by Cardinal Newman. They find the open player all the time. Reminds me a lot of the Golden State Warriors. This is how they play basketball. You look for the open shot. Somebody's got a better shot than you. Give it up.
Cargill now has 18 points. What a first half for her. And Cardinal Newman with 51 points on the board here in the first half. That's impressive.
I think this probably is Avery Cargill's biggest half of the season right there offensively.
Montgomery, who is a Division II team, they have a chance to get a very high seed in Division II. There aren't a lot of teams that are even eligible for NCS in that bracket, so they could get a bye easily with a top seed in Division II. Hawkins loses the handle. Cardinal Newman in Division IV. Salesians moved up to Division III, so they won't have to deal with them this year in the NCS tournament. Stepping on the line that time was Ashley Barr. 7 turnovers now for Montgomery as we go under 40 seconds here in the first half. Nice crossover by Choice. Aaliyah Katsani-Baker now on the floor for the first time tonight. Nice job by Stelzner to take it away as she reaches up and bats that pass down. Her brother Henry Stelzner, SRJC linebacker, just signed at Northern Colorado University to play Division I football next year. Congratulations to Henry and the Stelzner family for that. Here's Anya Choice down the lane. Up strong, and she goes to the line.
Yeah, Henry was a great defensive player, had a great season last year for the Santa Rosa JC.
Choice goes to the line with 13 points with 4 seconds on the clock.
.51 first half for Cardinal Newman.
Very impressive. Choice gets 1 of 2. Hawkins, good looking shot from midcourt, doesn't get it. A 31-point second quarter. They outscored Montgomery 31-5 during that 8-minute stretch. Hitting their threes, running the floor, playing great defense, as you mentioned, Nick. Really clicking on all cylinders as a team.
I just love how everything is predicated from their defense, Dave. They're able to get these steals, push the ball up the court, and they always seem to look for they make the extra pass. It's very important in basketball to make that extra pass to somebody that'll have a better shot than you, and Cardinal Newman does an excellent job of it, getting a lot of open three-pointers and hitting them.
So 52-13 at the intermission. We'll take a break right here, be back with some team totals, some halftime highlights, and the start of quarter number 3 here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium.
North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org. Stockham Construction specializes in metal stud framing, drywall, taping, acoustical ceilings, doors, frames, and hardware. Stockham Construction is a family-owned and operated business with an emphasis on teamwork, establishing a reputation for completing their projects in a timely and professional manner while delivering a quality product. Stockham Construction.
We're back here at the half. The score 52-13. Cardinal Newman clicking on all cylinders here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium as they lead Montgomery big after one. Dave Cox and Nick Matos here with you. So a lot of things going right for Cardinal Newman. We're going to jump right into the highlights of that first half of play. Cardinal Newman hit 8 threes in the first half. They caused 7 turnovers, and they out-rebounded Montgomery also.
Well, point guard Avery Cargill had an unbelievable first half. There's her first three-pointer right there from the side. Avery's the ball handler, the main ball handler. Anya Choice comes in. She hits a 3. Instant offense right there. There's a put up by Maya Flores. She got fouled on it. Haley Weiss-Neat passes it over there, gets the ball back, drives to the hoop. A nice little, oh no, that was Cargill, excuse me. There was a very athletic play there by Cargill, scoops it up underhand. Maya Flores dribbles it in. Cargill again passes it back over to the corner. Anya Choice for 3. You just love how Cardinal Newman finds the open player.
There's Montgomery now. We'll see some of their highlights. They were trying to penetrate as much as possible, and they did a pretty good job early on.
Unforced turnover there by Cardinal Newman there. Up the court, a nice pass over in the corner here. Stelzner drives and scoops it in there. Stelzner had a nice half for Montgomery. Worked real hard. There's a quick little shot.
And there's the 3
Nice.
by Dykstra off the bench for Montgomery.
Back to live play here.
And here we go with the third quarter action, a travel call against the Cardinals. Just their 4th turnover of the night. They out-rebounded Montgomery 16-10. They had 8 threes, Montgomery hit 2. They were 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Montgomery 3 of 6 in that first half of play. Julia Watson trying to penetrate, kicks it out to Stelzner. Tao Webb has the rebound. Webb had a little bit of foul trouble, picked up 2 personal fouls in that first half, trying to pass it ahead. Last touch by Weinman. Does a nice job getting back and getting in the lane.
Yeah, the sophomore hustled back, got her hand on it, kept Cargill from getting an open shot. Beautiful
Tao
inbound
Webb.
play there by Cardinal Newman. Newman pulls down the rebound.
Newman still looking for her first field goal of the night. She gets the offensive board. Doesn't finish, however, and there's Lauren Walker. 4 rebounds for Shayla Newman. Last touched by Ivy Lee that time, so Cardinal Newman will hang on to the basketball. Looking forward to the boys' game tomorrow night, 7:30 tip-off right here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Be back with you for that one live as well. Should be a fun night. Always fun when the Cardinals and the Vikings get together as Haley Weiss-Neat hits.
Yeah, the boys yesterday defeated Santa Rosa 50-40, so they're going to set them up. They're both undefeated, Montgomery and Cardinal Newman.
Yeah, and like the girls, they are number 1 and number 2 in the power rankings. Cargill up top to Maya Flores. Lauren Walker with an offensive rebound, her 6th rebound of the night. There goes Cargill right down the middle. Flips it up, no good. Walker using her height, but Shayla Newman bats it away. Great defense by Shayla Newman. Here's Julia Watson now, tries to pass it down underneath. Tapped out by Haley Weiss-Neat.
Yeah, Newman got a block there on Lauren Walker. Lauren was looking for the foul call, didn't get it.
Montgomery lost Kylie Newman, Shayla's younger sister, as Stelzner hits one from the outside. In the foundation game, she tore an ACL, that foundation game, which is basically like a scrimmage game, doesn't count. And that was a tough way for her season to end.
Lauren Walker with the putback there. Her length is just a problem for Montgomery. They just don't have anybody to match up with her.
There's Walker with her third block of the night. She has 7 points and 7 rebounds.
I like how Stelzner's playing. She's really giving it her all out here today in her biggest game of the season.
Julia Watson fouled by Flores.
The Vikings girls are giving it everything they got. It's very impressive. Their effort is 100%. Coach Darryl LeBlue's getting everything out of the team he's got here. They're just overmatched. The athleticism of Cardinal Newman is tough for anybody here in this area to match up with. Should be interesting on Saturday when Bishop O'Dowd comes here at 11:30 a.m. to play the Cardinals.
Watson with the free throw there. Flores likes that corner. Walker with the offensive rebound.
Walker.
Back outside to Shayla Newman.
Nice ball
Stelzner
movement.
will try another shot from just inside the three-point arc that time as Montgomery begins to heat up. Flores drives and kicks, and that's a turnover.
Very nice ball movement that last time by the Vikings. Passed it around, found the open shot. Stelzner buries it. Here it is here. Watson brings it down. Passes it over there to Ivy Lee. Lee drives. As she spins, she looks, finds the open shot. Newman passes to Watson, who passes it back. A nice shot by Stelzner, buries it.
Lead is 40 right now. If they can maintain that lead, there'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter. 5:12 to go here in the third. Little bump from behind, but Choice gets it to Haley Weissneep. There's Shayla Newman with a nice rebound. She has 6.
Beautiful rebound by Newman, blocked out Lauren Walker, nice outlet.
Tal Webb with the takeaway now. In the open floor, finds Anya Choice. She'll step out, try the 3. Weissneep and Tal Webb collide.
Haley crashed the boards there, knocked it out of bounds. I love how Anya Choice there, she was right next to the three-point line, Dave, steps back for the 3, just came up a little short on it.
Up top it goes to Stelzner. Got the roll. Used every bit of the rim that time, and Stelzner has 7 here in the quarter. Tighten things up. Walker down low. Very difficult to stop.
Lauren Walker.
11 points now for Lauren.
It's pretty much unstoppable right there, Dave.
Weinman nails the 3. Mackenzie Weinman all net on that one with 4 minutes to go here in the third. Nice quarter for the Lady Vikes. Walker backing in, got it.
Walker.
Newman's going to need a little help there on that.
Hey, you've got to somehow keep her from getting that entry pass as Stelzner hits again.
Stelzner.
What a third quarter for Grace Stelzner. And Monica Myrtle has seen enough of that. She takes a timeout here with 3:42 to go in this third quarter. And we'll take a break right here. 62-25 to score, 3:43 to go. We'll be back with more action from the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium in just a moment.
Stop. We'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
So a nice sequence there by Montgomery as Grace Stelzner has 9 points, 11 total. 9 points in this quarter alone.
I love her effort. She's really been playing hard the whole game. All the Vikings are playing hard. Here's the last play. Stelzner dribbles over to the baseline and buries it.
Taylor Hextrom up top. And she works her way to the free throw line. T-Hex.
Coach Monica Myrtle has gone to the bench, substituted in some players here.
Ivy Lee just picked up her third.
Taylor Hextrom to the line shooting 2.
Bryn Searcy's in, along with Britta Irvine, Anya Choice, Cargill, and Taylor Hextrom.
Hextrom got 1 of 2. There's Stelzner again, trying to keep it rolling. Shayla Newman tied up by Britta Irvine. Ball still alive, and it's Cargill who ends up with it for Cardinal Newman. Cargill, nice pass to Searcy underneath, and she's fouled.
Beautiful job by Cargill. After she got the steal, she came down the court, found the open player. Time and time again, the Cardinal Newman girls, they predicate their offense on their defense.
New player coming in from Montgomery. Checking in for the first time, Natalie Bates. Searcy gets the second one. Lead is 39. Montgomery's had a very good quarter, and Julia Watson draws the foul on Britta Irvine.
Julie Watson drove the baseline there, wedged up the shot in between 2 defenders, and got the foul call. Beautiful backspin there for Julie. One of the few seniors on the team that are out there playing.
And Watson gets them both. 3 of 4 from the line.
Vikings roster's made up of a lot of sophomores and juniors.
Searcy with an offensive board. Cargill rattles the rim. Hextrom has it. Hextrom with 3 rebounds for Cardinal Newman off the bench. Great player to have coming off the bench. 5'10" senior Taylor Hextrom, 2:45 to go now, third quarter.
I don't think there's anybody on Cardinal Newman's bench that's not a good player, Dave. They are solid and strong.
They only got 11 players on the team, and they're all very good. Here comes Anya Choice. Scoop to the hoop, no good. Ball on the floor, Searcy has it.
Sophomore Mackenzie Weinman just hustling out there right now. Gets the loose ball. She's going to get a little breather.
Cami Barsuglia checking in now for Montgomery. Taylor Hextrom off the inbound.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful
Britta
pass
Irvine
there
with a
from Britta Irvine.
That pass goes awry, last touched by one of the Cardinals, I believe.
Cardinal Newman really concentrating on keeping the leading scorer for the Vikings, Shayla Newman, under control. She really hasn't had many good opportunities.
Watson to Barsuglia. Cami flips it up top to Bates. Julia Watson back to Bates. Under 10 to shoot. Hextrom knocks it out.
Good hustle by Newman there to try to get the offensive rebound, force Taylor to Hextrom to knock it out of bounds. Great defense by Newman, forces the turnover.
Cargill running the floor, goes the length. Searcy with the offensive rebound. Ari Searcy. She's a player that really helps. She was ineligible early in the year after transferring from Windsor, and she's a good player. Here comes Britta Irvine now, bringing it up the floor, goes with the left hand, no good. Searcy diving in for the rebound.
Yeah, Searcy's very athletic, gets off the court real quick when she jumps, and uses both hands on her shots.
Now her younger sister Bryn has just checked into the game wearing number 1. Bryn Searcy, freshman.
Their mother and dad are proud now. They got both their daughters on the court on a varsity basketball game at the same time.
How nice is that? Bryn playing some tough defense off the bench. Ari almost came up with a steal. Ball's going to stay with Montgomery. Oh, nope, it's going to go over to Cardinal Newman here with 1:11 to go here in this third quarter. Been a very good quarter for Montgomery. They've done a lot of scoring, particularly Grace Stelzner, who has 9 in the third. Nice crossover by Flores, flips it up to Brent Searcy, almost turns it over. Ball's going to stay with Cardinal Newman as it was last touched by Kemi Barsulia of the Montgomery Vikings. Backdoor cut, Searcy. Flips it up top. Barsuglia hustling after it. Just going to let it go out of bounds. It'll be Montgomery's ball.
Dave, there's no question that Montgomery Vikings have a lot of heart, and their effort is unquestionable. They're all working really hard out here. Even though the score's lopsided, they're still playing very hard.
Yeah, that's the one thing that Coach Lelou was talking about prior to the game with me. He was saying, you know, we're not gonna slow the game down and try to limit their scoring. We're gonna do what we do, which is try to run the floor. We're gonna try to full court press, and if they are able to beat us at that game, so be it. I'm just looking for great effort from my team and improvement as the season goes along.
I love that. That's a great coaching, and that's why Coach Darryl LeBleu has been a good coach for a long time and will continue. It's his first year here, and he's got every player on his team in the game so far. And he's got a big bench, okay, a long bench. And right now he's got number 30, Natalie Bates is in the game. Number 25
penetrates. Nice move by Kemi Barsuglia. Under 20 seconds to go now in the third quarter. Cardinal Newman will hang on for the final shot. Taylor Hextrom with an offensive rebound and the buzzer beater.
Taylor Hextrom.
As Cardinal Newman hits the 70-point mark after 3, 70-29, a very good quarter for Montgomery as they scored 17 points in that quarter. It was an 18-17 quarter. We'll take a break right here. 3 quarters of play in the books here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. We'll turn the page and head for the final chapter of this one after this.
What was the score on that?
North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
And here we go, final 8 minutes on the clock here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Hawkins blocked by Haley Weissney. On her way to Boise State next year. Had originally committed to USF, but then they had changed coaches, which gave her the option to change her mind, and she did.
Well, Montgomery did a good job in the last quarter, played them almost even. 18-16, they lost that quarter. shows that Montgomery has not given up and they're playing really hard. Coach Darryl LeBlue has got all the players in on the bench, and Coach Monica Myrtle has done the same. So everybody's getting a chance to play here tonight.
Take a look at the standings. Montgomery and Newman 3-0. Casa Grande and Santa Rosa at second place. The top 4 teams, of course, will make the NBL playoffs. And here we go. Cardinal Newman with the ball now, leading 70-29. Had 51 at the half, actually 52 at the half. Bryn Searcy. Hawkins comes down with it.
Hawkins with a nice rebound.
Trinity Hawkins trying to dribble it up. Ball was partially blocked. Montgomery fans thinking there might have been a little bit of a push right there. Here comes Tao Webb. And she hits. It's her second basket of the night. The depth for Cardinal Newman is so killer. You never know, on any given night, any one of the 5 starters and even a bench player or 2 could lead this team in scoring.
That's why they're state champions, all right? They got a lot of great girls basketball players here.
Yeah, defending Division IV state champions. They actually played some other state champions, Eastside Prep in particular, and that was a 48-46 win. Eastside Prep was the Division V state champions a year ago.
Yeah, 48-46, they won that game, and they have their resume right now in the teams they've played. They've beaten Campo Lindo, beaten Sacred Heart Cathedral twice. Their only losses to St. Mary's and to Salesian, and that Salesian game was an interesting game. Salesian held Cardinal Newman to 10 points in the first half, and in the second half, Cardinal Newman held Salesian to 14 points. The final score in that game was 48-40. That's the lowest output for the Cardinal Newman girls all season.
Yeah, they got off to a real rough start in that one. It came back down by 20 at the half. Going for the rebound, Hawkins ends up with it. Victoria Diaz on the floor for the Lady Vikes. There's Cami Barsuglia getting it to Diaz, and she scored. Victoria Diaz on the board. Bryn Searcy.
Nice defense by Cami. Ties up Bryn there. Gets the jump ball. Here's Montgomery, comes down. Victoria Diaz passes the ball off.
Nice move by Barsuglia.
Yeah, Cami passes it back. Diaz banks it in. Beautiful ball movement, finding the open player.
Not only a great pivot by Barsuglia, but I love the bounce pass, which made it a very easy catch and shoot for Victoria Diaz.
Good coaching point right there, Dave. You throw the bounce pass, it's down by the defender's feet. They can't reach down and get it. Like you say, when it comes up, it's easy to handle. Brenda Irvine in the game for Cardinal Newman.
The lead is 40, so we will see the running clock. And Cardinal Newman hasn't lost a league game in over 2.5 years. They lost to Santa Rosa the last time that happened. Trying to make it 3 years in a row running the table in NBL play.
Well, Dave, it's going to take, I don't know if it's going to happen this season either, Dave, to tell you the truth. I thought Montgomery might be the second best team in the league, and
Cardinal Newman recently hung their state championship banner, which they have proudly hung near the southeast entrance of the gymnasium as Aaliyah Kansani Baker puts that one up. I don't know if we can get a shot of that banner. It's the yellow banner right above the entrance.
nice rebound by Aaliyah. Put it back up and got fouled.
There's Aaliyah Kansani Baker. Doesn't get it. And there it is right there. Yeah, they got it. They got it. Dealing with the boys' banners are all Cardinal red, and the girls' banner is gold. It's a nice looking blanket, I guess you could call it, state championship blanket.
Nice job by our cameramen too, Dave. We're out there picking out the stuff we're talking about. Got a nice crew here at YSN 365.
It's the 6th year of having girls basketball here at Cardinal Newman.
Nice hustle by
Sonny
Baker.
Baker. Doesn't get it. Ari Searcy. Nice rebound, Victoria Diaz. Grace Rudeski now brings it up the floor quickly.
Soccer player there, Grace Rudeski's hustling out there. Dave, you were saying she's just started playing basketball.
Ari Searcy, nice spin in the lane. Doesn't get it with the left hand. Britta Irvine. Ari Searcy again out to Anya Choice. Nice rebound by Ashley Barr. Taken away, however. Choice goes up strong, got it, and one. Wow, what a play by the freshman, Anya Choice. She's fun to watch.
You're not kidding, Dave. After she scored, she hits it. Here's the last play. Choice drives in, gets fouled by the freshman there, banks it up high off the backboard, and completes the three-point play, the old-fashioned style.
See you guys. Tomorrow night. Takeaway by Cardinal Newman. Turnovers really starting to mount here in this 4th quarter. Nice bounce pass. Choice trying to get it to Brent Searcy.
The stalker player got her foot involved in it.
She did, yeah. Rudeski, that's a natural reaction for her. A very good defender on the Montgomery soccer team. One of the best in the area, in fact. Minute 10 to go.
You can see how quick she is, Dave. She's very quick out there in the court.
There's Choice. Batted out. Britta Irvine from 17. Nice rebound underneath by Ashley Barr. Here's Rudeski.
Ashley Barr is going to be a good player. She's a freshman out there, and she's doing very well. And she's tall. She's got the length that they need.
Anya Choice couldn't quite grab the handle on that one.
.26 seconds left in the game. See if Montgomery can get one last shot off here.
Oh. Diaz almost got that one under 20 seconds to go here in this final quarter.
Diaz took a long three-pointer and call that the old toilet flusher there, Dave, and around and around it goes.
Yeah. So that's going to do it. Cardinal Newman will dribble it up. And this one will be a final. Cardinal Newman now 4-0 in league play.
Very impressed with Daryl LeBlue. The Vikings never gave up. 100% effort the whole game.
Between the Montgomery boys and the Cardinal Newman boys.
And these teams will meet at least one more time in league play, and then more than likely in the NBL tournament as well. And see some improvement, I'm sure, on both sides, particularly for Montgomery, being able to see what they're having to face. It's very tough to simulate the speed and the size in practice now that they have some experience. And early in the game, they kind of hung tough the first few minutes of the first quarter. If they can sustain that effort throughout the game, then they could make it a much closer game the next time these teams play.
Well, if I'm Coach Daryl LeBlue, I'm going to get the third quarter out. I'm going to get that third quarter out. We're going to replay that and look at that because they played pretty much even with Cardinal Newman in the third quarter. So that would be something that they can build off of. And, you know, the rest of the league is going to be pretty close. Windsor, Santa Rosa, Montgomery, those teams are all right there. Cardinal Newman really needs somebody to give them a challenge, and that's going to happen hopefully Saturday for Cardinal Newman, because the only way they're going to get better and reach their goal of a second state championship in a row here is to get in some competition, Dave. They need the competition. So Saturday against Bishop O'Dowd, 11:30 here at the Cardinal Newman Gym.
So there's your final, 76-32. Shout out to the crew, Michael Barabalt on graphics, replays, and engineer. Martin Kornfeld, our director tonight. Brian Leach, cameras, Forrest, Murnane, Dale Watkins, and Adam Greco doing a great job. For Nick Matos, thanks for being here, Nick. I'm Dave Cox. 76-32, the final of the boys' game tomorrow night right here live at 7:30 on YSN365.com.
Stockholm Construction specializes in metal stud framing, drywall, taping, acoustical ceilings, doors, frames, and hardware. Stockholm Construction is a family-owned and operated business with an emphasis on teamwork, establishing a reputation for completing their projects in a timely and professional manner while delivering a quality product. Stockholm Construction. North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your email?